This is your National Perspective presented by Global Transport. I'm here with Jason Canfora of CBS Sports. And Jason, you watched Sunday's practice. What was your big takeaway about this kind of roster as a whole right now?
It's a good football team. I don't need a practice to validate the roster when you look at the pedigree of some of these players, and just the overall work that John Dorsey's done massaging this thing and getting it to a point where people look at the Browns as a contending team for good reason. It's a big football team. I mean, you're up close with some of these guys, you see how big these tight ends are, how big the D-line is. And then speed. Obviously, you've got speed and agility and dexterity when you're talking about adding an Odell Beckham to the mix, to go with a Jarvis Landry, and some of these guys were already here. I mean, in the red zone, watching, Landry and OBJ underneath. And then you got a 6'5" tight end, a 6'6" tight end, and a 6'7" tight end who can all work the back of the end zone. There's a lot of toys to play with. I'm a big believer that this team can meet expectations and sort of fulfill the hype. And I think, even just watching Freddie Kitchens take hold of a situation that it was minor. I mean, the scuffle there between the tight end, it was nothing that substantial, but the way he grabbed hold of it made everybody run laps, be accountable, and just let it be known that, hey, save that stuff for when we're playing against somebody who's not wearing the same colors as us.
And what is the one area you want to see maybe get improved over these next maybe month or two to really get to where the Browns want to get to?
To me, it's left tackle. I mean, if you want to quibble about this roster, I would start there. Greg Robinson, I talked about the size of this team. A massive man, a guy who came into the league with incredible promise, hasn't lived up to it yet. Maybe he is the guy to solidify it there, but the offensive line would be the area where I have a little trepidation. And I'm sure they'll continue to mine the waiver wire, and nobody makes as many trades as Dorsey. And if that looks like an area 3-4 weeks from now that they think needs to be addressed, I have no doubts they'll address it.
Thank you, Jason. And if you want more interviews like this, check out the best podcast available wherever you get your podcasts.